think it will make me know to know about this conversation today. I'm a refugee from Congo, DRC. I live here since 2016. I'm a citizen now. I did my education and that's good. I would like to ask about our refugees people, because for sure in Glasgow people are really struggling, especially on a time for renting or buying a home. I myself, I live in that apartment of Indian Creek 731. I lived there 7 years. I could not have time to go make a process of finding a home. I don't know where people doing. They get grants of like an home assistance, which one the government will offer for people. The best way, I can just please, help your people. Yes.
Sponsored thing that you're not educating people how easy it is to purchase with an FHA or VA loan. I've helped numbers of people do this. And all I hear is programs. I'll give you an example. For a $200,000 home, you can put 3.5% down. That's $7,000. It can be gifted to you. Why don't you want to help people build generational wealth so they don't have to worry about rent hikes? And I've got a solution on the investor's bond. For instance, in my own neighborhood, several people wanting to run Airbnbs have bought. These are bad in neighborhoods. They cause a lot of problems. Other communities like Brookhaven have limited the number of days they can rent to 180. DeKalb County can do something about that. So I just don't understand why you're not educating veterans, why you're not going into the high schools and telling them they need to have good credit. Good credit is good for everything. I mean, my own daughter, I sold our house for $160,000. Of course, it was when interest rates, nobody wants to talk about interest rates, but in 2019, wasn't that long ago. It was 3%, now it's 8%. So the people you vote for matter. Okay? They really matter.
Well, I just wanted to put in a plug. We had just co-hosted with Atlanta Housing a huge house party event on Saturday, and it was all about home ownership. We had several housing counseling agencies in just Atlanta, just a host of different resources, and they taught everyone there about repairing their credit, for example, what steps they need to go through to purchase a home to build generational wealth. And we brought those materials today. They're out there at our table in the hall. And we have someone here today that's been talking about FHA. So yes, we understand it's a priority.
No hope. I helped more African Americans in 2019 buy homes, and one was a homeless veteran.
Thank you.
We have allowed developers to come in here and to build stuff that people cannot afford. And the only people that can afford it are people who are moving in. Like when I moved in, I had a house in California, but I was also able to do something that FHA doesn't allow you to do. They do not allow you to assume a loan. And you should be able to assume a loan, an existing loan. Number two, we need to start looking at building what people can afford. You have people working for the county, working for the state, that are making $14 an hour. They cannot afford, $15 an hour. They cannot afford a $200,000 house. We used to build houses like this. We built low-income housing for sale, like in Ferguson Woods and all of that. Then we built middle-income housing, and then we built upper-income housing. We used to have, You know, I hate to say this, we used to have apartments that if you fell on hard times while you were out there, you could go back into a low-income area and rent an apartment for little or nothing, get yourself on your feet, and move back up. You cannot do that. This country is moving towards making everybody a renter. They are even building houses with FHA money, maybe, I don't know, that are being built to be rented. You don't build a home, a single family house to be rented. So you need to look at that, and you need to look at building smaller, maybe on 1/6 of an acre of land, but we need to look at making housing affordable for everybody that has a job. No matter if they're the maid at the Hilton, or if they are the CEO at the Hilton, they should be able to buy a house. My mama did it on minimum wage.
Well, thank you all for being here. I know there was some difficult questions. And I know we can't, solve all the issues in one night. We can't, so first off, we commend you guys for being here, taking the hard questions, trying to respond best as you can. And then the information, if you guys would, I think most of you have tables outside, right? So again, if you have questions that you want to follow up with, the tables are outside with business cards. And I thank all of you for attending. We're going to actually share this. So if you know anyone that missed the information, we're going to share this link live as well. Share this link so they can watch it at their leisure. So thank you again for coming out. Thank you, Walker, for hosting us. Have a good night.